how do you do? Good morning. For some, good evening, and for others, good afternoon. Before I continue, I'd like for you to pour yourself a cup of coffee, tea, maybe a little brew. Now, find a quiet place and get a bit more comfortable. Start by slipping off your socks or shoes. Now sit back and relax while I read something positive and motivational for you. And without further ado, I'd like to welcome all of you to Becky's Badass Book Review. Today, I'll be reading a couple excerpts from Gary Vaynerchuk's Crush It. Are you ready to dive in? Our first excerpt is starting off with a bang, talking about how passion is everything. How badly do you want to crush it? Is it an all-consuming feeling? Do you stay awake at night, your brain swimming with ideas and dreams? Are you willing to do whatever it takes for the chance to live entirely on your own terms? If so, you're lucky. You're lucky because you live in an age of unmatched opportunity for anyone with enough hustle, passion, and big dreams. I should know, since that's all I had to work with. 3 years ago, I was an anomaly. A guy with very limited technology skills who used social media sites like Facebook and Twitter and Tumblr to build a highly fulfilling and profitable personal brand. Back then, a lot of people were unwilling to accept that the business world, that society, was changing. And if I had tried to tell you that you could build a business that creates wealth and the most happiness you've ever known with nothing more than passion and a willingness to work your face off, you might not have believed me. Now though, the opportunities are endless. I didn't think enough people have yet grasped just how much society and business and even the internet have changed. And my story is about to become a lot less unusual. If you want it badly enough, it can become your story in a lot less time and for a lot less money. So jumping right in, guys, I don't know if you know this about Gary Vaynerchuk, but he started off taking over his family's wine business. And at the time, yeah, sure, it was doing okay, but he thought outside of the box, and especially when it comes to social media, which is what he's talking about, these free tools that are at your disposal. He believed in them so much that he even invested in sites like Twitter. And what he did was he thought to himself, people don't know enough about wine. I'm gonna start creating YouTube videos about my family's wine. And at first, people around him thought he was crazy because they're thinking, oh, I go to YouTube to watch funny cat videos. Like, why would you ever leverage these social media sites for a legitimate business? But guess what? He did it. He went with this idea because he believed in it so much and saw how, like he says, business and society and the internet was changing. And before you knew it, he took his family's wine business to a multi-million dollar business because of that. It's crazy. And the opportunity is also there for you. And so I have one more excerpt to read to you as well. And I'm really excited because it's all about passion. As you can tell, I'm getting very passionate about this idea. This says, live your passion. What does that mean anyway? It means that when you get up for work every morning, every single morning, you are pumped because you get to talk about or work with or do the thing that interests you the most in the world. If you don't live for vacations because you don't need a break from what you're doing, working, playing, and relaxing are one and the same. You don't even pay attention to how many hours you're working because to you, it's not really work. You're making money, but you do whatever it is you're doing for free. Does this sound like you? Are you living or just earning a living? You spend so much time at work, why waste it doing anything other than what you love most? Life is too short for that. You owe it to yourself to make a massive change for the better. And all you have to do is go online and start using the tools waiting for you there. And what got me excited about this excerpt in general is because it relates so much to what you guys have seen here with the BABS. All right, so we started off on YouTube. We leveraged social media in a big way. And before that, here's what was happening. I'll get real with you. I was a working actress. I was going to casting calls and auditions. Other people in the team, they were putting together projects and going to pitch meetings. But the thing was, we were waiting for the opportunity, right? We were waiting for this old model of being told and given permission to do what we wanted to do, despite having all the passion in the world. And so what did? We took Gary Vaynerchuk's advice and decided to crush it, and decided to not pay attention to that, to go after exactly what we wanted, to embark on an adventure in the Wild West and create what we were passionate about, leveraging these free tools, especially like YouTube. And hey, look at us now. We're in YouTube studios filming because of what we created. Also, sites like Instagram and Twitter and things like that, there are all of these things that you can leverage in order to get your message out there. And so if you're passionate about something, it is absolutely possible to do just that. And this next excerpt that I want to read is really gonna pump you up to crush it. Here's the deal. If you want it badly enough, the money is there, the success is there, and the fulfillment is there. All you have to do is take it. So quit whining, quit crying, quit with the excuses. If you already have a full-time job, you can get a lot done between 7 p.m. and 2 a.m. or 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. if you've got kids. So learn to love working during those pre-dawn hours. I promise it won't be hard if you're doing what you love more than anything else. I don't care if your passion is rehabilitating abandoned ferrets. If you learn to tap into everything the digital world has to offer, you can turn water into wine. You can transform what you love into a legacy-building business that makes a crap load of money and still be true to yourself. So you guys, stop letting other people dictate how you get your success. Gary's a perfect example of looking around you and seeing how the state of the world and society and the internet is changing to the point that there's endless opportunities for you to explore your passions and get your message out there. So if you are pumped up and ready to crush it, I highly recommend picking up this book. Head to Amazon, Barnes & Noble, however you like to get your reading material, and be sure to check out Gary Vaynerchuk. Crush it. You won't be disappointed. In fact, he'll probably pump you up so much you'll be up all night thinking about all the brilliant ideas you're ready to put out there online with one click of an upload button. But that's all the time we have for today on Becky's Badass Book Review. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, definitely leave me a comment, and I will be seeing you soon.
Can you believe this? It's 100% raw vegan cheesecake from TEEVONEE. Now I can indulge with a conscience. Would you like a slice like this? Or would you like it like this?